Thank you to everyone who's subscribed, but please don't spam the chat with individual questions because I can't do those. These are collective readings by zodiac sign, so you watch the sign of you or the sign of your person to follow their narrative and see where their head's at, what they're dealing with at the moment, and why they're making the decisions that they're making. Okay, I'll be able to do Q&A lives when I've got 3,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, and we're nearly there, so keep supporting the channel for me, but don't bombard me with individual questions because I won't answer them. You'll know when I've started to do Q&As because it'll be called a Q&A live, and you'll have to pay for your question to be answered, but it'll be a small amount, like $10 or something. Spirit guides, the universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Sagittarius' highest good. How is Sagittarius feeling in this first week of August 2025 with regards to what they're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting in? Thank you, Vesta. The Chariot, do you know what? There's so much like movement at the moment. Like a lot of people are taking action and they're like actively moving towards what they want. It's an auspicious time. Like people are taking action. They're going after the person they want. They're going after their dreams. Like, we're constantly getting the Chariot and like feelings of being in love and destiny. The Tower, the King of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Magician, the Sun, the Tower. Oh my God, someone's like bossing up because they've fallen in love. They've got all the tools to succeed. It's making them feel really happy. They're going to shake things up massively when it comes to the landscape of their life. King of Wands is like solar plexus activated, assertive, goal orientated. They're very sure about what they want. It's alpha energy. I mean, you are a fire sign, Sagittarius, so this is what you do. You create a goal and then you go for it. The Queen of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Knight of Pentacles. You could be ending a marriage, asking for a separation, asking for a divorce in order to reinvest. You're causing a tower moment for someone that you currently are married to or live with. Let's see who's showing up for you, the one that's on your mind, the one that you're dealing with or manifesting in. They've got the King of Swords and the Five of Cups. This person has a lot of grief, sadness, loss, regret. They're devastated. It could be the one that you're married to. They're trying to understand, like trying to analyze the situation, understand what they should have done differently, or like how they can operate this. The Four of Wands, like they want stability. The Seven of Swords, deception. This person might give you a hard time. They might not let you go if you're trying to ask for a divorce or a separation. They don't want it. They want to remain together. They want to be exclusive. They are prepared to lie, cheat, deceive to make this happen. In the outcome, we've got the Two of Wands as the challenge, like how to plan, like what to do, like how to move in this situation. Eight of Wands is the challenge, like how do I get progress when the other person's not allowing it? You know, if you ask for a divorce and the other person says no, like where do you go from there? Hi, Laverne. Ten of Wands upright. This is something that's been stuck for a long time. There's been a lot of hurdles, a lot of blocks, challenges, delays, you know, and we're still doing it. We're still carrying all this burden yet again on our backs, but we're reaching the end of a cycle. Okay. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay, so sometimes you can try to turn the cogs and force stuff, and other times you just need to wait and let people wrap their heads around the fact that you're just not in love with them anymore. And unfortunately, that's just what they need to come to terms with. They may need a bit of time. They do look like an intelligent person. They could be an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. They could try to persuade you, try to manipulate you, gaslight you, lie about the one that you're like trying to get with, tell you things about them that like are not true, or like put you off them. Hi, Annette. Release any attachment to timing. You could find yourself a little bit stuck and stagnant for a while. People are very good at slowing things down, you know, putting a spanner in the works where you're very determined for something and to move on quickly. They don't like it. So it may be a case of paying a bit more respect to the person that you made a life with and giving them a bit of time to come round, time to come to terms with stuff. I'm just going to close the window because the air's really cold and it's making my feet cold while I'm sat here. Let's do a bit of digging and see why they're not accepting you to leave. Why have they got the Five of Cups and the Seven of Swords? Thank you, Snoopy. Yeah, it's the Desert Dreams Tarot deck. It's really nice. It's new. It's off Temu. Complicated. Lots of twists and turns. Knotty situation. Precarious. It could have been a long way, like, to this point, like a long journey. There could have been good times and then not good times. It could have been very, like, You know, like they thought like, oh, we'll get over this, we always do. Achievable insight. Embrace practical steps towards clarity, bringing your goals within reach. Wishful thinking. Having lofty ideals leads to a letdown. Be realistic. Yeah, they thought it was just another like bad phase and it would improve again, but I don't think you've been like happy for quite a while. Bugaboo. Okay, this person is like a homosexual. That's a phrase that I've like stolen from someone else that commented on another channel. So it's like, you know, they're very good. Okay. They're very good at being like sexual, but they're not good at bringing stability. They're not good at injecting abundance and stability. Okay, they tend to mess things up. They tend to bring drama where they come from, a lack mentality, or have like mood swings or depression. They're not bringing like what you need to create stability. You know, your major arcana is temperance, so you need, in order to shoot for your goals, you need a stable environment, and this person's not bringing that. It's like a hollow substance. I'm not doing questions, I'm doing like readings by zodiac sign. So you watch your sign or the sign of the person that you're interested in. But thank you for asking, because a lot of people have been assuming and then just bombarding me. I'll start to do Q&As on lives, you know, when I can. But I need 3,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. I'll be back in a sec. Sometimes the answer isn't yes or no, it's wait. That's what I said, isn't it? I am surrounded by beauty, love, and abundance. Okay, so just hold steady, Sagittarius, okay? It's just a matter of time and then you'll be free. I'm just going to grab my dinner and come back. I'm just going to get you a sacred geometry card as well. Cosmic flower. The frequency of cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. That's very nice. Integration. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. Alchemy. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemists to perform the miracles of transmutation. Realization. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. There's major transcendence, transition happening in your life and with you as a person. You picked someone very unstable to settle down with, and I think you've outgrown that instability, and this person's not going to let go easily, because it's like a parasitic energy, like they're holding on to what's stable to try and force themselves to be stable, but there's something within them that doesn't offer stability. It just doesn't offer it. So they'll come to terms with it after a while, and they'll let you go. Okay. Right, I'm going to be going on to Capricorn next. Thank you for the likes and the loves. It's very encouraging. We can't kind of force other people to move on at the pace that we want. We kind of got to allow it and make space for it. You're causing a tower moment in this person's life, so they're going to need a little bit to get over it. Okay, Capricorn,